Hey guys, it's good to be back. It's been a while since I dropped a couple out, but I found a couple I think is worth us talking about. And before we get started, I'd just like to say, you all know the attacks that was brought against us on this channel, and we're trying to get past it. We are getting past it. Looks like the 8th of this month, everything should be took care of. Should be. But I want to thank you guys for going over and subscribing to our other channel and helping us get it monetized and get it moving on. Y'all are the best group on the internet, and I'm not just saying that. Each and every one of you guys that subscribe to our other channel, trust me, it is very heartfelt. When you all talk to us over there, hang out with us over there, we love it. We love hanging out with you guys, because when we don't have stories here, we're always doing something over there. So it just gives us a chance to hang out with you guys. So if you're interested in supporting us over there and being with us over there, I'll drop the link in the description. We're going to be doing a day in, day out on the last thing we done on Halloween. That will be coming up. Me and Sarah will be doing that. But I want to talk about a couple of cases today. One of them I think y'all are going to find pretty interesting. I found pretty interesting is in 2000, two Navajo Nation Rangers were given a very special assignment to investigate reports of a paranormal activity on the reservation. The creation of the two-man task force stemmed from a complaint lodged against the department for failing to investigate a Bigfoot case. As y'all know, this happens a lot. A lot of people, they turn in these incidents and they're not investigated, or they're wrote off as a dog or something of that nature, but they're not taken seriously. Finally, somebody's at least got, enough, I guess, I would say probably signatures and enough people that, went to the police department that they had to do something. But anyways, Stanley Milford Jr. and Jonathan Redbird Dover opened their case files to reveal some of the most out-of-this-world phenomenon that they had ever personally experienced. Bigfoot sightings haven't exactly been a rarity in the 27,000 square miles of Navajo Nation land, which is located in northern New Mexico and occupies a space that is roughly the size of West Virginia. The Durango Herald in 2013 referenced reports of dark intruders on private property. They were believed to be responsible for stealing or killing livestock and raiding gardens. Among other misdeeds, what is more reported sightings of the some residents believed to be a Bigfoot had been continuing to grow more and more with each year, according to the paper. They were reporting these incidents to the police department, or their, since they're on federal land, it would be the Cherokee. Some of them are agents, some of them are considered other names. It's not necessarily police officers, but they have their rangers and they have their marshals and so forth. But they are federal. And I guess enough was happening that they finally got some people to listen. It's interesting to me that the gardens were being raided. That just tells us that these creatures, they eat meat and vegetables just like us, which goes back to the Indians not calling them monkeys, but saying they were a shy tribe that were just a little different from us, larger with deformities, but enough like us that they felt like when they ate kids that they were cannibals. It's interesting to me. I'm still looking into that. A year earlier, New Mexico's Farmington Daily Times also reported an increase in Bigfoot sightings, citing 3 reports from witnesses who either saw the creature itself or footprints between January 11th and January 2012. These incidents are coming up and are current to date of 2022. One man said he stumbled upon a Bigfoot while herding his livestock. And while he was herding his livestock, he came upon this creature, and it actually turned, and he thought was what was a bluff charge, came after him, veered off the last minute, and grabbed one of his sheep and took off into the woods like it was nothing. I have sheep, and they're heavy. They're a big, heavy animal. And to pick it up and run with it, that's pretty amazing. It's hard to tell what these things are going to do. Like I said before, I believe that they're opportunists, and I believe that they, if you're in a situation to where you could be took advantage of or attacked or whatever, the weakest prey separated from the pack or whatever, I believe they'll act on it. The second one I want to talk to you all about, and I want your opinions on this. This happened in Connecticut, October 24th. And an individual in Connecticut claims that they spotted a small bipedal entity resembling, this is what I think is really weird, a tree on legs that dashed across their driveway and left them wondering if they had just seen an alien. The very weird account was submitted to the National UFO Reporting Center back in August and came to light this week by a local media story. According to the unnamed witness, the incident occurred on the morning of August 3rd in the town of Oxford as they were heading down their driveway. The observer stopped in their tracks when a puzzling 4-foot-tall being ran out of the woods to his left, across the driveway into the woods, the yard of the property. So I've been seeing a lot of short things running around too, and if they're dressed like trees or camouflage, you know, he may not be in a tree, but what if these creatures are cutting limbs and stuff off and they're putting them on them? And they're moving through the trees. Imagine how hard that would be to see something that's actually took the foliage from the area that they're hunting, they live in, or they occupy, or, you know, and they're putting that foliage on themselves and they're moving amongst it. It would almost be impossible to see except for the movement. It would almost be like seeing a tree blow in the wind, and when you look, it's gone because everything else is moving too, and you can't just, you know, that would be really scary. I don't know. It's just, I thought that was really, I don't know, interesting to me. As it was about 10 yards away, the witness managed to get a pretty good look at the creature, which they likened to a tree on legs with small arms. Possessing no visible curves, hips, or shoulders, the oddity is said to have been brown and skinny, with no fur or hair, and that it moved lightning fast, and it was as light as a feather, as it looked really skinny, as if it wasn't even touching the ground. Remarkably, it was moving with ease. The witness observed that not only was the creature silent, but its presence seemingly caused a quiet fall over the area, as none of the birds or other animals made a sound during the moment. One additional detail noticed by the resident is that its legs moved in a peculiar fashion, as if you were pedaling a bicycle. The witness was only able to catch a glimpse of the backside of the creature rather than its face, though he noted that he did not see tail, ears, or any other body parts normal animal or human would have, insisting that they would be completely sober, and that they were very traumatized by this incident that it was turned into the Oxford Police Department. The Oxford Police Department marked it up as somebody in a suit. What if these creatures are coming into our towns, and we know they are because we've had incidents, and they're hunting, and they're dressing up as their surroundings, and they're moving? You may walk right past one and never know it. I mean, you watch the prank videos on, you know, YouTube and stuff where people are walking down a sidewalk and there's a guy sitting there in a ghillie suit that looks like a bush, and they never know till he jumps up and scares them. And kids are disappearing, and people say, well, he was right here, there was nobody around. Well, maybe that bush you walked past whenever you checked the text on your phone, maybe when your kid was missing and you turned around and that bush was gone with your kid, it kind of makes you wonder. Be more, I guess, aware of your surroundings, because these things could be right there and you not even know it. Just like the night, you know, Halloween, all of you guys said you've seen something. I never seen it. And these things can move without us seeing them. So if they're able to do that, then they could grab you or whatever they needed to do, and you'd probably never even know they was there. But I want to share these with you guys. Like I said, we got the other, you know, the other thing coming up, the daylight in, nighttime out. We ain't done one of them in a while. It'll be me and Sarah doing that. We hope to see you guys there. Hey, share it out, guys. Help us grow this channel. I know I haven't been posting any in a while, but I've been battling with YouTube. It's been an uphill battle. But hopefully we're going to win this battle. October. The 8th of this month, November, is supposed to take care of everything. But I hope to see you on our other channel, and you can hang out with us there. But we do got some good stuff coming up. Me and Sarah's got some things planned, and I think y'all are going to really enjoy what's coming up. Oh yeah, I am also working on another investigation. This investigation has took me a while to do. It's a very it was a very important investigation of something that happened in Oklahoma back in 1977. I've been going over it. I've been looking at sheriff reports, watching videos, looking at the reports from the deaths of the people that this happened to, going over those, looking at the DNA and other things that were done at the time, and trying to figure out what's going on. There's something definitely went on. It was bad enough, guys, that the lady that was talking about it, just by her talking about the sounds that she heard in the woods, she actually has PTSD and broke down just over the sounds that she heard that night of whatever this was. And I will be putting that out as soon as it's done. Kaylee's also helping me with it. It is a large investigation. There's a lot of information to process, but I think you guys are going to really enjoy that one. So until then, guys, share us out and keep your head on a swivel. God bless.